welcome to my channel. I'm your host Mohsen Ali and you are watching Global Scope News. Today's topic is very crucial. We are diving into Donald Trump's recent actions, his controversial statements about Kamala Harris and how these events are shaping the presidential race. We will explore the details and the actions and what it all means for the future of American politics. Stay tuned for a comprehensive analysis. In recent weeks, Donald Trump has been making headlines not just for his campaign promises but for his increasingly erratic behavior and disjointed speeches. This shift has raised serious questions about his fitness for office. Echoing the scrutiny Joe Biden faced during his campaign. However, Trump's situation appears to be even more complex and troubling. Trump's speech have become a speculator of cause and confusions. He frequently veers off topic, delivering long-winded and incoherent rants. These speeches often include outrageous claims and personal insults, which have become a hallmark of his public appearance. His behavior is not new, but it seems to have intensified recently, especially since Kamala Harris emerged as the presumptive Democratic nominee. The contrast between Trump's and Harris' campaigns could not be striker. Harris has been steadily gaining ground, opening up a clear lead in the polls. Trump's frustration with his shift has led to a series of increasingly bizarre and uninflammatory comments. For example, Trump has questions whether Harris is genuinely black, a remark that many have found deeply offensive. He has also made disappearing comments about her appearance, comparing her unfavorably to himself and even to his wife, Melania. One of Trump's primary focuses has been the size of the crowds that Harris rallies. He has made unfounded claims that Harris used artificial intelligence to artificially inflate her crowd size. There's obvious that the crowd size not only detract from more substantive issues but also highlights Trump's tendency to fixate on travel matters. Trump's behavior has also extended to his statements about his presidency and his record. He has claimed that he has been the best president for black Americans since Abraham Lincoln. This statement has been criticized as both inaccurate and incentives, especially given his recent remarks about Harris. His attempts to appeal to black voters by questioning Harris' heritage have been seen as a contradictory and damage for his campaign at his rallies. Trump's behavior has become increasingly erratic. He often diverts from his prepared speech, engaging in debates about minor issues such as projections that this is conflicts and frustrated many of the supporters who are concerned that Trump's focus on personal attacks and irrelevant details will undermine the campaign. Even prominent Republicans are growing worried. Senator Lindsey Graham has urged Trump to concentrate on policy issues that resonate with voters rather than engaging in personal attacks. Nikki Haley, a former presidential candidate, has criticized Trump for making the ways about Harris' race and appearance, arguing that this approach will not win him the election. Kevin McCarthy, the former Speaker of the House, has similarly advised Trump to avoid focusing on personalities and instead address key issues. Despite these warnings, Trump has persisted in his personal attacks. He has expressed anger at Harris for her criticism and defended his right to make personal remarks. Uh, his defense attitude highlights Trump's tendency to respond to criticism with more controversy rather than focusing on the substantive issues of his campaign. This shift is focused from Biden's fitness for office to Trump's behavior insignificant. For a brief period, Trump appeared more composed and focused on the policy issues, particularly after Biden's poor debate performance. However, with Harris now in the race, Trump's old provocative styles has resurfaced. He has made claims about his abilities, even asserting that he achieved a perfect score on a concrete test, despite a drop in public confidence regarding in mental fitness. Polls have shown a decline in confidence regarding Trump's ability to handle the demands of the presidency. Concerns about his cognitive ability and overall fitness for office have become a major topic of discussion. As the election approaches, these issues are likely to play a significant role in shaping voters' perceptions and decisions. In a summary, Trump's recent actions and statements have raised serious questions about his readiness for office. His focus on personal attacks, controversial remarks, and fixations on travel matters have overshadowed his campaign's substances issues. Trump's recent actions and statements have raised serious questions about his readiness for office. His focus on personal attacks, controversial remarks, and fixations on travel and on trivial matters have overshadowed his campaign's substantive issues. As the election nears, both Trump and Harris will need to address these concerns and focus on the issues that matter most to voters. That's all for today. Thank you for tuning in to Global Scope News. I am Mohsin Ali, and if you found this analysis helpful, please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more updates. So we will back. We will back with the more in-depth coverage soon. See you in the next video. Take care.